big dog status, I'm a big dog vet. I pull up on the block in a big Corvette. Yeah, ride around the city with a stick all black. Try with a stroke, but we ain't with all that. Yeah.
What's up, fantasy? It's your boy James Marthon coming to you today with our second FBA podcast episode. I'm so excited because we got so much to talk about, man. We're announcing the MVO. We're announcing the Rookie of the Year. We're talking about the new champions. We're talking about people who haven't won the championship and will they ever win a championship. So we got so much to talk about, man. And you know I got to give you my opinion, what I think about it. So it wouldn't be my podcast if I didn't. So before we get started, man, shout out to my girl Sasha, Digital Launch Studios. This is a great marketing company that's going to help you, take you to the next level. Any business you have, anybody with an LLC, man, that's been coming up, man, you need to hit her up. She has brought FBA to this regular Facebook Live under 1080p quality to a whole nother level, to, you know, taking over the digital team or media team for us, for FBA. So I'm so excited to partner up with her, and she's just been with us from day one, and she can take you from here to here. So look forward. Her information will be on FBA and FBA Lounge and also in this video as well. But let's get started, because I got a shout out to these champions. These are owners who been at it all season, going hard, been consistent, and we're going to talk about each league, man. So first, let's talk about who, you know, I think had the best record as an owner in here, and who went on an amazing winning streak, man. That's your boy St. Flair. St. Flair didn't play a lot of basketball, you know, in high school or in college. But this man's basketball mind, you know, sometimes I call him a genius sometimes. He goes from playing fantasy on his phone to winning 15,000 and, you know, DraftKings. So he knows those players like no tomorrow. He had an amazing pick with Joker, one of the best point players in our league, in any league, fantasy. We all know about Denver, and who's probably going to be the most valuable player in the NBA, Joker, on his team. And he surrounded a team around him that, you know, it was amazing. It was hard to stop. Gave me problems. You know, I had to go full blast, 20 accusations just to beat him. And he got in the playoffs this year, number 1 seed in the playoffs, 11-0 record, and is dominated. The best playoff second half run that I ever seen in FBA history, and he will be in Elite next year. Congratulations, St. Flair. And man, we will get an interview with you on this podcast show to talk about the season and the season that you had. Man, another owner, man. You couldn't talk about this season without this owner here, and that's Soup Dream Killers. And he killed some dreams in 2 leagues. So he took the, you know, I feel probably one of the best leads. It's a debate, you know, every owner is going to have their opinion, but he took control of Elite in the second half. Great second half run. Beat WoW in the finals to win his championship. Was in the finals in 3 leagues, so you know he was coming out with one. Like he said, I'm bringing one back home. And the Elite League is a point league with $1,000 pot, and I'm looking forward to having Soup championship ceremony and talking about the season that he had this year, which was it was amazing. He also won. I'm not even putting enough respect on his name. He's a 2-time champion, because he is the first ever Dynasty champion ever. Will go down in history. And the funny thing, like I said last podcast show, is that when you win a championship in Dynasty, you're really going for a Dynasty. It's a keep league. Who's stopping him? We got to find out. You know, Griffin got a chance. May I have a chance. Josh have a chance. But hey, man, it might be 2, 3, 4, 5 years, and the pot for Dynasty continues to go up. It might get to a point where it's $5,000, for the top winner. So Soup has won 2 championships. Shout out to the 2-time Westwood Maroon Goon there. Now, we got to switch over. We got to talk about the GOAT talk. The GOAT talk. Yes. Sacramento Green is a gone name. We're not using that name no more because he is the Sacramento GOAT. Yes, he has won a championship in IQ, which is a category lead. This guy is very detailed. If I can describe Sacramento Green, if he was a coach, I definitely would see this man running a motion offense, giving bats 4 different press, half-court press, because he's that detailed in his strategy. A great pickup owner who'll pick up people that you probably wouldn't think about picking up to put on his squad, especially when you're doing category. You got to know your opponent. You got to know who you're picking up. He won about 81 categories this year, and then just stormed the playoffs. He won against Soup, who won Dynasty. So his championship is definitely legit, won against a great owner. So we have to give this man his flowers. And I'm proud to say that he is a championship now. And what's coming. Everybody was talking about the GOAT. I was talking about the GOAT. Why you should call his name the GOAT. He proved it this year. So we will be getting more mass videos. GOAT man. Yeah, that's him from Sacramento Green. But last but not least, we're talking about a back-to-back 3-time champion, Joshua Francis, the first ever major league, a new champion, Joshua Francis, and he's the only owner who has 3 championships. 3 championships, undefeated in the finals. There's going to be a lot of debate this summer. A lot of owners that we're going to get on this podcast. We're going to talk about that. And they have something to say, man. We look forward to hearing from them. If you guys don't follow FBA Lounge, you need to, because there's a lot of debate on who is the greatest. And especially going to be a topic that's going to come up. Let's get to our MVO and Rookie of the Year awards. Let's go. Let's talk about the Rookie of the Year. Because the MVO is going to be a debate, and we know we're going to get a lot of comments about the MVO after we announce it. So, Rookie of the Year, man, we had 2 awesome newcomers that came in. Backyard Bullies, that was later named COVID All-Stars. Also, Devin White, who came in Elite. Backyard Bullies was in Playground. Devin White had a 7-9 record. And Elite and Backyard Bullies had a 6-10 record. So their records were very similar. Both point leads. This rookie class was not the best. I won't say the top rookies. Man, we had, rookies who actually made the playoffs, which was St. Flair and Sacramento Green. And, there's still a debate who is the best rookie of all time. And we're still going to be debating about that until the end of time out of those 2. But the Rookie of the Year will go to this year is Mr. Devin White. He had an okay season. He will be coming back in Elite. And we're going to get the verification that he will be coming back in 2 other leagues as well. So we look forward to seeing Devin come out. He definitely gave a fight. But I think the second year around, he will make a playoff appearance, or will be in at least the top 5. So we'll be looking forward to that. Now let's talk about our MVO, the Most Valuable Owner Award, which is equivalent as the Most Valuable Player. If you can see it right here to my right, here's the trophy here, man. We talking about, bam. You see the size on this bar right here? I feel like Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant, when you hold this award right here. So we're going to announce it today. First, let's talk about the top guys who are in the running for the Most Valuable Owner Award. So we have Soup Dream Killers, who was in 4 leagues this year. top and mainly top in 2 leagues. Made the playoffs in 3 of them, and was just dominant. An all-star this year, and also Joshua Francis, the commissioner, who was in position in major leagues, made the playoffs. Elite made the playoffs, and I think in another IQ category team. He's a 5-star owner. We had St. Flair, who also was in the conversation, but I don't think he was there. He was in the conversation, but you got to be in more leagues. Sacramento Green, who also made three appearances in the finals or in the playoffs. But we're just talking about regular season. So the regular season, which the MVO, which I'm kind of confused, because I had a lot of talk on Facebook. Who's going to be the MVO? We need to announce the MVO. I had a better season. The most valuable player or most valuable owner award in any league, mostly any league, goes to the regular season. The best regular season most valuable player or owner. Okay, so the most valuable owner this year will be Joshua Francis. And I know some of you guys who are watching this podcast and tuned in are disappointed, or are going to have a debate, and are going to drop a lot of stuff in the comments. But listen here. We have an FBA, something called the red zone. So the owners who are in 8th, 9th, 10th place are charged a fee for being in those positions by the end of the regular season. They can get out of the red zone if they fight their way out of it in the playoffs, because we do have a loser bracket. But for the regular season, when the regular season ends, and I felt that this MVO was Soup Dream Killers to lose. He was a 4-star owner who was dominating 3 leagues. There was decisions made in his organization to be in the lower half of 8 or 9 and 10 in playground, which I don't think he had to be there. Everybody who watched the leagues seen what was the move that was played. But to be honest with you, Soup Dream Killers should have won the MVO if he would have even been in 7th or 6th place in playground. He had a dominant year, but to be an owner in the red zone, it should be a shame. So we don't want to be in the bottom half. The bottom half or the lower part of any NBA league or any league. And the NBA, if you're in the lower part, you're in the lottery pick. You're picking for the number 1 pick next year. Okay? If you're in the red zone to keep this league competitive, it should be a shame. No 5-star owner was in the red zone, this year. So I think 1, but no, 2020-21 comeback champion, and this year was in the red zone. Shout out to Wow, shout out to the commissioner, shout out to me. If you're in the red zone, it's sad. You should have much basketball knowledge to not be in the lower half, bottom half. Like, come on now. You're 2 and 14, or you're 6 and 14, or 6 and 10 in the red zone. Inexcusable. Sometimes some owners don't even log in. Why are you in the red zone? So we can debate about that, but Joshua Francis, who was not in the red zone and playoff position in 3 leagues, will be the most valuable, had the best overall regular season, not in the red zone, held the top position in his conference in the league, and I'm really disappointed, because felt like FBA really wanted to give it to Soup Dream Killers, but he was in a red zone position. We're gonna have debates about this to continue on, but don't think, or FBA thinks that any red zone owner should be winning a most valuable award. Now, red zone owners, there's some red zone owners who did win the finals, but the finals is the playoffs. It's not regular season. It's not. I know some people believe that the finals always in the same season. No, there's a difference. There's a regular season, playoffs, finals. Okay? The numbers that they drop in the regular season for views and media and everybody turn on the TV is a different, when you get in the playoffs and the finals. Like, stop it. Stop trying to add them together and think that, hey, my season was a lot better. Yes, Giannis won the most valuable player award. He didn't get out the second round. LeBron James won the finals. Okay? So I don't want to hear about this. Oh, I felt like it should have been given to this other person. Well, don't be in the red zone. And it's a regular season award. So in the regular season, you was in the red zone. I'm sorry to say that, but you will move on. Life will continue. But that's all the awards out there. Let's talk about the people who didn't win. Shawty. Not people who didn't win. Let's just say people who didn't win a championship yet and who've been in the league. This is very sad because a lot of people have been in the league for about 4 or 5 years. The FBA has been out and they haven't won a championship. Man, Sack and Soup came in. It's probably 2 years, 3 years, and the Sack's second year he got a championship. I don't know if you're going to be one of those people that win a championship, and then this is a shout out to Shorty and Griffin. I think it might be some Charles Barkley, Karl Malone, good regular season owners right there. I don't know if some of them made the finals, but man, I really don't know what you need to do next. There's a lot of more people coming in and they're winning championship. And maybe you might take this message, you can feel how you feel, but I'm going to keep it real. Y'all boys need to do something. Y'all need to do something because there's new talent, new people coming in. Man, rookies getting to the finals. Two people winning 2-time champions. Soup established itself in Dynasty. Major League's coming out. There's many opportunities. Y'all need to do something. Man, there's virtual athletes league coming out, 2K league. Maybe you can win in that. But something needs to happen. Something needs to happen quick for you to win this championship. I hate to say it, but I fear that one of those two may be without a championship when it's all said and done. It's questionable if their Hall of Fame career is legit if they don't get one. But hey, we have a lot of announcements coming up, especially for our new FBA platform, Virtual Athletes 2K League. Our next podcast will really strictly be talking about them and where they're going and how they're going to bring their new platform to FBA that's going to shock the world. Tune in to our next podcast show. We're looking forward to explaining that and probably getting one of our guests out here, one of the champions, or talking to the commissioner, to give you guys a show here. Man, if you guys got any suggestions or any comments, man, you know where to find us in the FBA Lounge, man. Look forward to seeing you guys again. Peace out, your boy James Marthon, Vice President.
Big dog status, I'm a big dog vet. I pull up